if you guys haven't seen what a forging is, it basically starts with a rod like this. It's 1025 carbon steel, and I'm actually missing the next piece, which is basically the first, where they just bend it. They bend it into almost the lie angle of the iron. And then after that, they go through the first forging step, where you start to see a little bit of a remnants of a golf club. And most forgings are 3 or 4 steps, if it's a nice forging, to get to that final shape. And then you have to come in and machine the face flat. We wanted to get to a point, and then you have to polish it. And we wanted to get to a point where we didn't have to polish the golf club very much, because what happens is all those radiuses around the golf club, when it's hand polished, they vary quite a bit. And so when I have to sit in the PGA department with a guy like Faldo and go through 25 heads just to pick one that looks right to him, it's not fun, right? And for us as club makers, it's not good enough. So what we tried to do here was make a golf club that you hardly had to polish, that would be absolutely perfect when you finished it. So we go through a 6-step process. So each forged tool gets it closer and closer to the final shape. So that flash area, which is all the extra material on the outside, is what you end up having to polish off at the end. So we reduce that in half. So 0.4 millimeters is what it gets down to. It's about half of what the industry standard is. As well as we move that flash area off the leading edge, which is typical on a forging. It would be flush with the leading edge. You'd have to come in and you polish the leading edge to get that radius. We did it so you didn't have to do that. So that radius of the leading edge, which is so critical in an iron, we don't have to hardly even polish it. As well as we don't even have to come in and machine the face flat, because it's so flat after the 6-step process that you're able to maintain the radiuses around the face. So these are some of the steps that we don't talk about very much out there, because it kind of goes over most people's head. But when you're actually trying to make the perfect golf club, these are the things you kind of have to do to make it perfect for the best players. So I thought it'd be cool just to show these to you guys, and come take a look, take a picture.
Cool.
If you got any questions, let me know.
They no longer do the welded necks anymore? You guys don't use it?
We don't do the welded necks. No.